Good morning. Today's whole news. Australia is all set to supply critical minerals required for India's electric vehicles, solar power projects and other strategic areas, said Canberra's Minister for Resource and Minister for Northern Australia. The Reserve Bank of India on Monday said it has imposed penalties of about ₹1 crore each on Kotak Mahindra Bank and IndusInd Bank for deficiencies in regulatory compliance. Besides this, the RBI has also imposed penalties on 4 cooperative banks. Market regulator SEBI on Monday asked stock exchanges and depositories to launch an online complaints redressal system of their own within 6 months. This is in line with the online platform Scores launched by the capital markets regulator SEBI in June 2011. The government has sought data on internal assessment by banks regarding impact of amalgamation on various stakeholders that includes employees, customers and operational efficiency. Banks are most likely to provide this data on it this week. The government is taking steps to deal with the fiscal deficit target of 6.4%. India imports 85% of its crude oil requirements and a weaker rupee makes imports costlier, said Finance Ministry official. The Bengaluru division of South Western Railway has started digital smart clock rooms (DigiLockers) at the KSR, Bengaluru City and Bengaluru Cantonment railway stations. Passengers will be able to operate the lockers themselves using the K-Lock app, and all operations including payments will be done online. India's mercantile exports recorded the highest ever exports during the first quarter, USD $116.7 billion. Non-petroleum exports rise to USD $92.5 billion in the first quarter. Petroleum products, electronic goods and ready-made garments record major increase in exports for the first quarter of 2022-23. Gujarat and Karnataka adjudged best performers among states. Meghalaya is the best performers among UTs and northeastern states. Kerala, Maharashtra, Odisha and Telangana are the top performers among states, and J&K is the top performer among UTs and northeastern states. In the third edition of Ranking of States on Support to Startup Ecosystems, National Startup Advisory Council, the new coaching mentoring program MARG, Mentorship Advisory Assistant Resilience and Growth MAARG, would focus on creating profitable startups, improving their corporate governance, scaling up their operations, addressing funding gaps and building their brand. This, he said, would improve their success rate. National Startup Report and state-specific reports released on Startup India portal. Department of Telecom, Ministry of Communications issues advisory to public on proper use of wireless jammer booster. Warns e-commerce platforms on illegal facilitation and sale of wireless jammers. Notification for filing the nomination for the 16th Vice Presidential election will be issued today. Vice Presidential election will be held on 6th of next month. Petroleum and Natural Gas Minister Hardeep Puri said the green hydrogen will provide momentum to country's journey towards energy independence by 2047. Union Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal said that India has become the third largest startup ecosystem in the world within a span of 6 years. He said there are over 71,000 startups from over 640 districts and concrete efforts can lead to registration of more startups. Media groups, political parties condemn latest brutal attack on journalist in Tripura. The Institute of Internal Auditors India IIA India Women's Forum held its first national summit with the focus on emerging challenges, opportunities in internal audit in Tamil Nadu. Over 250 audit professionals and business people from across the country took part in the summit. Hacker identified as China Dan claims to have stolen 1 billion records of Chinese citizens from Shanghai police. RBI asks non-bank PSOs to take its node before takeover. India need more coaches, said Sports Minister. Vladimir Putin declares victory in embattled Donbas region of Luhansk. No hotels or restaurants can add service charge automatically or by default in the food bill. Central Consumer Protection Authority (CCPA) under Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution issued the guideline regarding this. Complaint can be filed on e-Dakhil portal or on the National Consumer Helpline. Directorate General Defence Estates develops AI-based software to detect unauthorized constructions and encroachments on defence land. It uses National Remote Sensing Center NRSC's Cartosat 3. Advanced Light Helicopter ALH Indian Naval Air Squadron INAS 324 commissioned at Visakhapatnam. INAS 324 has been named Kestrels. Kestrels are birds of prey and have good sensory capabilities. Digital India Week flagged off with Digital Mela and a bouquet of launches in August in presence of Prime Minister of India. Strategic disinvestment of Neelachal Ispat Nigam Limited (NINL) completed. Tata Steel Long Products Limited takes over NINL. Union Minister of State for Panchayati Raj Shri Kapil Moreshwar Patil inaugurates a 3-day national ride shop on roadmap and plan of action on localization of sustainable development goals in Panchayati Raj institutions. 9 themes have been identified for PRIs to achieve. The Union Minister inaugurates the TIHAN testbed for autonomous navigation at IIT Hyderabad, a unique first of its kind state-of-the-art futuristic autonomous navigation facility to develop unmanned ground and aerial vehicles. He said TIHAN at IIT Hyderabad to offer new interdisciplinary 2-year MTech program on smart mobility, which is first of its kind in the country. Women-led development and not only women empowerment is the new mantra, said Shrimati Simriti Irani. Ruchira Kamboj to be new permanent representative to the United SC to hear plea on 11th July against Speaker's recognition of Shiv Sena Chief Whip's appointment. Central African Republic President said crypto is key to financial inclusion. Pak Army Chief General Bajwa directs military officials to stay away from politics. This was the today's news. Please subscribe and share. Thank you. Have a nice day.